channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Why a tiny house in the Philippines may be a better option for you than a condominium. Let's talk about that. I'm going to use my guest house as the example because Merlin and I, we have plans to start offering tiny houses in the Philippines for sale, anywhere between 15 square meters and 25 square meters. I'm setting a price from 12,000 US dollars to 17,000 US dollars. But let's take a look. Now he's renovating this. He's doing some renovation. This is almost 2 years old, but our guest house is 15 square meters, just to give you an example. And we're going to talk about how it may be a better option for you than an expensive condominium. And that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. It's cost. It won't hurt your budget, guys. A small, tiny house is going to be a whole lot more affordable than the standard condominium, studio condominium here in the Philippines, or a standard build of a house. Now he's repainted everything, repainted all over the name, so I'm gonna start using a sign-in sheet. That was a suggestion of mine. But when you're looking at a condominium, you're talking anywhere between 50,000 and 100,000 US dollars. And I'm being conservative. Versus 12,000 to 17,000. Now this tiny house right here, we call it a guest house, but it's a self-contained house. I could live here. Anybody could live here. It's got everything that your big fancy house has. Aircon, refrigerator, bathroom. Right here you can put all your microwave, toaster, you put your oven here or outside. There's no condo fees that you have to worry about. Now let me get over here for a little while because I want to show you something. Like I said, this is 15 square meters. Now the space, it's all yours. Now with a typical condominium, of course you only own inside the walls of your unit. But here you're gonna have a tiny house and a small lot to go along with it. And you're gonna say, well, foreigners can't own land there, Cal. Yeah, but you can lease it. And if you're doing it in conjunction with your Filipino wife or girlfriend, she can own the land. So you're going to have a lot and a house. So you're going to control the inside and the outside, which of course, that's going to come, maintenance and upkeep is going to come in handy when you're talking about that. Because a lot of the problems that you're going to see in these condominium units is the maintenance upkeep. I mean, if I'm going to pay 4, 6, 8 million for a condominium, I want all the tiles to be intact. I want all the ceiling tiles to be intact. I want it to look nice on the outside. But that's not going to be the case, ladies and gentlemen. The maintenance and upkeep on a lot of these condominiums is just not on the level that you would expect from a unit costing so much. And what about privacy? See, when you walk into any condominium, first thing you're going to see is the guard shack. And then the front desk. Going in and out, everybody's going to know your business. Who you with, what furniture you're bringing in. You're going to have a whole lot more privacy because you can install a gate. You see our gate over here, but you can install a small gate around your house for even more privacy. The neighbors. You can't choose your neighbors, but in a condominium, bad neighbors could mean pests, roaches. That's another problem that you see in condominiums. The damn roaches. Now, even though they do pest control, what happens is they just go from one floor to the next or from one unit to the next. That's all they're doing. Now, if you get roaches in here, it'll be your fault. But yeah, you don't have any neighbors really. You're not going to be forced to deal with bad neighbors. Oh, like I said, you could put a wall like this. What about the resale when it comes time to resell your house? It's going to be a lot easier. People can afford $12,000 a whole lot better than they can afford $50,000 or $100,000. He's really did a great job in here. His work is just, that's why I hire him. He don't cut any corners. His attention to detail is unbelievable. But the resale, because these tiny homes in the Philippines, they're going to be in demand. By the time I'm through, now, of course, I can't start now. Maryland can start because I don't have the right visa and I don't want to do anything illegal. But Maryland's a citizen here, so she can do it. Actually, Maryland is helping one of my subscribers buy a lot. I think they're going to finalize, they're going to close on it today. You know, Maryland knows all that stuff. She knows all the people. That's why the leasing is not going to be a problem for you. I can't speak for everybody else, but we're going to lease you the land because a lot of guys, that's their concern. Can I own the land? No, you can't own it, but you can lease it for 50 years. So it basically is yours. And then you can leave it to somebody. Or if you're married to a Filipino, you can own the land. You're going to buy it right out. But yeah, the resale is going to be a whole lot quicker, a whole lot better. And even if you don't want to sell it and you're not going to be here 100% of the time, guess what? Make it a vacation home. It's not going to take you long to pay it off when you put it up against the hotel and Airbnb accommodations that you're paying for. Well, you're paying $1,000 a month, really. And that's being conservative. You're talking about $30 a night. Or you could rent it out. Get you some income. Rent it monthly or do the Airbnb, rent it daily. But either way it goes, these tiny houses, a whole lot, could be an option for you. A lot of people don't want to spend all that money and leave it on the table over here. Yeah, he's doing this is all the stuff that comes out the wall and underneath there. But thank y'all so much for stopping by. Again, I'm showing you some more options when you live over here in the Philippines. You don't have to build a standard house. This is a house right here. I could live here. Now, had he built the bathroom, see, that's a full-size bathroom. The bathroom could be half the size, and that would give you even more room. But remember, this is the small one. This is 15 square meters. At the end, you're going to see the floor plan for 20 square meters and the perspective. So if you're in America, it's getting late, before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break, see somebody out the street or wherever you see them. Buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. I'm going to help somebody today. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. See y'all next time.